The development of Chicano studies at San Diego City College stems from the movement of the Chicano in the mid-1960s here in California, and also relates to the book El Plan de Santa Barbara, which was presented in a conference at Santa Barbara in 1968. The students at San Diego City College and community members have met with district officials countless times, asking them to create some kind of curriculum that related to Chicanos and spoke specifically about the cultural and historical contributions of Chicanos in this country. And it was kind of like the DACA students are today. They were there every time there was a meeting in the district. And finally, the district in 1968 agreed to allow a couple of classes offered out of the sociology department by Professor Gilbert Robledo. He offered history, introduction to Chicano history, and also an introductory class of Chicano studies. Eventually, that moved, that was the fall of 1968, and then in the fall of 69, they offered two other classes, a culture class, which is the 210, and also the literature class, a Mexican literature class. And again, both of these, all of this curriculum was based on the El Plan de Santa Barbara that was printed out in 1968. And it came about because students and community members had enough grief from the district and other institutions regarding their non-appearance in any of the curriculum, and because of their persistence, these classes were allowed. Then in the spring of 1971, the curriculum committee here at San Diego City College approved a department and a degree program be offered in Chicano studies as well as in Black studies. And so that the department was actually created in the spring of 1971 and got off to offering classes in the fall of 1971. In that year also there were faculty hired to teach these classes, and they began offering classes here in Chicano studies, and have been offering since then. One of the highlights of the curriculum that we had at that time was a course that's called Community Development, in which we required students to get themselves involved in the community to improve social conditions, whether it would be an educational system or the judicial system or immigration system or the welfare system. But it created very quickly created a core of dedicated young individuals who were determined to make changes in their communities. It's been very positive. Students who have taken Chicano studies across the board from the very beginning have come out with a sense of positive feelings about themselves and their communities, and many have gone on to graduate from higher educational systems and then come back to the community and actually work to make changes in the very areas that we need to make changes. And one only needs to walk through the Chicano community, and you can identify students who have gone through San Diego City College or Mesa College and have come back to the community and made changes. One story that I like to relate is the Chicano Park. Chicano Park was started in 1970 because students at San Diego City College directly got involved in stopping the highway patrol station from making a substation there, and subsequently one of the students who was here at San Diego City College continued to work through the years, and now Chicano Park is designated as a historical place and therefore will be there forever.